All right, this is going to be mostly a coffee shops network talk. I have several themes going and they all interrelate. This one has to do with the headwaters. We have like a gravitational flowing down of water model, which we link to surfing the solar gradient. In other words, the Earth is constantly having itself churned by solar inputs, and we tap into that and make stuff happen. So, do our work, get our work done as human beings. We channel ecosystem cosmic energy into our own circuits, but it's all flowing downhill towards entropy. So we've got the sun, the earth, and outer space, you could say, and it's not really a closed circuit. We're not paying the sun back. So there's something about banking that's got it wrong. If the idea is you always have to pay back. That's not what we're doing with this cosmic scenario. We have we're kind of a charity case Earth, and we're basked in sunlight, which is free energy basically. We couldn't pay for it, right? We couldn't pay for the sun's input, no matter how rich we were. So that's kind of a starting place, and then flowing downhill from there, you've got this idea of how do you disperse the funds? How do you distribute solar energy to the world? And that's kind of the supermarket math. And then the casino math, that this is all part of a particular digital math curriculum at Wiki Educator that I talk about in other videos. I just want to get back to the games, the Coffee Shop Network's games. That's a good term for it. We're always hearing about gamification, and I do think about Quarter World and Avalon. Those are both video arcades in my neighborhood. Quarter World has the Tesla coil. Pictures in PhotoStream, maybe. We won't go there now, but I just want to say there is that sort of arcade feel to it. But then imagine a different scenario where you're kicked back in a large sort of coffee shop ambience with VR glasses and hand controls, and you're kind of lying back in kind of a lounge chair kind of shape, one of those beach poolside chair, kind of lying back, and it's organic chemistry that you've got on the screen, and you're like training to recognize different, there's mnemonics going on. People are testing their how quickly can they quote unquote brainwash you with organic chemistry if you're wearing VR glasses and you're willing to be responsive. Like, they're going to feed you, you have a place to live there for a while and prototype playing these games, and you get to donate to charity because this is the Coffee Shops Network. And we want you to also exercise your discretion as to who you support. That's part of defining your character. So from your point of view, you're there to win a good score for a worthy cause, and you're willing to learn organic chemistry in the process. And the game with the VR glasses is pretty challenging. I come from the Linus Pauling house tradition. I didn't know Linus Pauling, but his boyhood home where his dad was a pharmacist was just blocks from here. And I've, visited it countless times. And I just want to say I respect organic chemistry a great deal, and I can understand why, from the point of view of donating to charity, it would be great to train up a next generation of pharmacists in the process. Like, we can't afford people to not learn the culture as they give to charity. It's like you need to invest in education at the time when people are in the mood to learn for a good cause. So I'm thinking I'll learn organic chemistry if I can help save the wildlife and stuff like that. And meantime, we want to find effective pedagogy. It's not like we want to cut corners. If it's not a good training and it's not working, then we need to not do it, right? But I'm just saying we have a need for data. So there are lots of reasons why this Coffee Shops Network has a niche to fill, and I think higher education could be playing a big role in it, as could the cryptocurrency communities. So keep all that in mind. We'll talk again soon.